Imagine going to a party, dancing to your favorite song, and having fun with friends. Suddenly, this beautiful, flawless, breathtaking individual approaches you and asks you to dance. You both start dancing, talk for a while, and then leave to later on have sex. You wake up the next morning and never see that individual again. 2 weeks later, you find out that you have chlamydia. This is an example of the hookup culture that many college students engage in every day. The hookup is defined as a sexual encounter which usually occurs on only one occasion between two people who are strangers or brief acquaintances. In other words, instead of the students taking the time to get to know each other, possibly dinner and a movie, they hook up and never see each other again. Usually this risky practice is spontaneous, something that just happens. Now, people may have the everyone is doing it syndrome or say, I'm in college, I can do whatever I want to do. But these type of attitudes and behaviors are damaging lives relationally and physically. I believe that college students should save sex for marriage because of the relational and physical damage it causes. Now, this information is for everybody, not just for college students. But I want to focus on college students because studies show that those relational and physical factors are affecting the age groups of 18 to 24, which are mainly college students. First, the relational damage. According to Gerd Birnbaum, the author of When Sex is More Than Just Sex, he discusses the attachment theory. He describes it as when significant others interact with each other on a daily basis, their relationship prospers because there is this sense of security and intimacy. However, when partners are unavailable, the relationship tends to have many insecurities and doubts, which can cause a separation. It is evident that in the hookup culture, students fall in the unavailable category because they are strangers or brief acquaintances, not significant others. Birnbaum also mentions that securely attached individuals compared with insecure individuals are more likely to have long, stable, and satisfying relationships, characterized by high involvement, trust, and intimacy. Again, it is evident college students that engage in these random sexual encounters are not securely attached individuals, which means the chance of the relationship obtaining stability, longevity, and support are slim to none. Second, the physical damage can easily be contracted from having sexual intercourse. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, also known as CDC, sexually transmitted diseases are a major public issue in the United States. In 2007, there were approximately 19 million new infections. Almost half of them are among people between the ages of 15 and 24, which again targets mostly college students. CDC says that the most common contracted STD in recent years has been HPV, which is spread through skin-infected contact and transforms itself into warts. There have been 4 to 6 million cases of HPV, and it is known as the most common STD on college campuses. The second most common STD amongst college students is chlamydia. It is transmitted through vaginal, anal, and oral sex. Individuals that contract one or more STDs are more likely to contract HIV or AIDS. Other factors that contribute to physical damage are unplanned pregnancies and abortions. Contraceptives such as condoms or birth control may not be used when students hook up, and they are not always effective. So you may ask, how can one refrain from becoming emotionally attached to a stranger or contracting a sexually transmitted disease? The safest sex is no sex, so maybe try abstinence. It is challenging, but if you can find one person or a group of people who are also refraining from sex and holding each other accountable, then it will make refraining from sex a lot easier. Or maybe using condoms to lighten and protect the chances of contracting sexually transmitted diseases. Although it is said that condoms are used to protect, it is a possibility that it may break and you contract the disease. or maybe even have an unplanned pregnancy. So maybe abstinence should be taken into consideration. But there's birth control, which keeps the woman from having children. Although people think this is also safe, there are major side effects such as weight gain, heart attacks, blood clots, and other unhealthy factors that can affect the body. So again, abstinence may be the safest route or waiting until marriage. In conclusion, in order to help prevent this hookup culture, I have joined a movement called the Ladder Project. This movement is about making our college peers aware of the consequences of having casual sex and even sex before marriage, and how it can affect your lives in the present and the future. I have seen too many people risking their lives with someone they do not know, whether it is a one night stand, the individual looks good on the outside but are messed up in the inside, or hormones are just raging. This makes me feel sorry for people, and I have the urge to make a change or influence the way people think. I'm ready to make a change. How about you?